Hey guys, how's it going? So, this is just a quick video to just clearly show you guys exactly what we do because we do get a lot of questions, and even sometimes our clients are just like, whoa, you guys do a lot of stuff. So, I kind of just want to break everything down, make it super easy for you. So, this video is going to show you exactly how we use short form content to help you acquire clients organically without you having to spend any money on ads. So, my name is Muhiz, obviously, I'm the founder of Webful, and we're an agency slash consultancy that helps coaches and consultants use the content to acquire clients organically, essentially. So this is basically all done without spending hours making content by yourself, spending money in ads, countless of cold DMs and countless of cold outreach. So we just, have a system that is basically super replicatable. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and exactly what we do over here. So I'm just going to make this to just clearly articulate so what we do. So the way our system works is that we're going to have traffic coming in from content, essentially, so short form content. So when you get the 1k views, the 1k views, the 10k views, all that type of stuff, so that's traffic essentially. And then they get either reached out or they get directed to an evergreen solution. So an evergreen solution is basically a solution that can work with a ton of people. So for example, if you're making fitness, usually the same principles would work because it's the same human body, I would say. So you basically send all of that traffic to VSL or lead magnet to basically collect information, so you can actually get like a lead or like a person or prospect that's interested. That could be either a Facebook group or an email list, and then the lead actually gets educated by the VSL and the lead magnet, and then they get pushed into a call to action, so they get upselled into doing something else. And then the lead goes with that CTA to either be a sales call, a sale on a low ticket product or a course or anything like that. We usually recommend for sales calls because obviously you might be selling high ticket product essentially. So yeah, I'm just gonna break everything down on how this whole traffic stuff works and what you need in place to actually make everything work. So this is exactly what we do for our clients. So the first step obviously is the traffic. That is usually the hardest part, what people leave for last. We actually solve that because that's the most important bit. So we help you find the type of videos that your market wants and actually cares about. So the videos that actually, have the potential of getting going viral, because most of the time people are making content about what people don't care about essentially, so you don't want to do it like that. We also create the framework / the script of these videos so you can easily recreate them. So you just have to log into whatever client dashboard that we're using, you see the script, and then you just go boom straight away. Simple like that. And then once you record the videos, we edit them with our in-house editors. They pretty much just do the stuff for our company. So you come in, they're 24/7 available to do what you need them to do essentially. And then we actually distribute the content on 4 to 5 different platforms essentially. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and even LinkedIn as well too. And then once we do that, we actually monitor the reach your videos get on a daily basis in order to spot trends and optimize for the next batch of content. So most people are just gonna, come in, repurpose your content, get paid, and then they leave. But what we actually do is that we're gonna make sure that, we upload the video and you're not gonna be stuck with let's say 7 views, for example. We'll be like, okay, what's going on over here? So we actually, optimize on that every single day. And then we also post a minimum of 30 videos every single month. So whatever thing you sign with us is going to be a minimum of 30 videos a month, 7 videos a week, with you working less than 2 hours a week on it essentially. So you're actually spending less time and pushing out more content. And then obviously we have the weekly reviews, weekly consulting by myself on the traffic and optimizing, to get the most amount of reach essentially. So this is kind of, a couple of examples of the reach we were able to get with Nicole, who joined us as well too. This is what merits me to talk about all this stuff, because I actually grew my audience from 0 to 12.8k followers in the span of 4 months. There's a couple of numbers I got, and these are just a couple of the reach that we got. So this was before he came to us, so 90 days prior, and then 90 days after, he actually gained over 2.6k reach just on Facebook alone. And also Nicole here, just his Facebook alone is getting 2.8k reach, and he only joined us I think 2 months ago or something like that, which is only Facebook, by the way, just one platform. So yeah, cool. So the second step is obviously your offer optimization plus sales assets building. So we're not just going to stop at the traffic, because once we actually find what your market wants and what they care about by our research and our techniques, we basically, you help you transform what you offer to better serve them essentially, because now you don't want to be selling something that people don't care about, because no one's going to buy that stuff. So you actually want to sell stuff that people want to actually exchange, money with. And then we help you find that, and then we also help you optimize for that essentially. So then we also help you build the sales assets that actually allow you to efficiently educate people on who you are and what you do essentially. So this basically is like a VSL, and it turns people who are like 100% cold, who have no idea what you do, to people who are actually ready to buy or considering buying your service. And this will literally double the increase of your calls if you actually do this super well. So there's a process and there's a system for this to actually make your life a lot easier. So yeah, there we go. So we also show you how to use your content to actually direct people to this page. So how to actually craft the CTAs that work, and then we direct people that your short form content is reaching to this page essentially. So all the people that are going through, they're actually going to get directed into the page. All right, so this is just a quick example. So this is the one I have on my page. As you can see, 100 views on this, and we show you how to craft these things and how to actually make them get people to book calls essentially. So yeah, then obviously the third step is actually our Facebook group strategy. So this is super powerful. So this is basically where we show you the tactic to leverage Facebook in order to funnel your clients through the free value and the VSL that you've created. So this is gonna help you remove the task of doing endless cold outreaches and endless conversations with people. And then we also place the systems that allow you to do this even with an audience of 0. So like even if you don't have an audience, like you have 0 presence on Facebook, this thing can still work because it leverages other people's audiences essentially. So there's also an option to actually place trained growth specialists that are actually responsible for converting people that go through this funnel into book calls. So if you want to actually have conversations to convert people, we actually have people who are trained to do this for you essentially. So we place them into your company and we also manage them for you as well too. So we also run this weekly in order to get the most amount of results for you in the fastest time possible essentially. So this is an example of how this outreach strategy would work. As you can see here, we have engagement posts that would just go out to different Facebook groups, and then we have a system that's going to come in and basically convert all of this attention into people who are actually clients essentially. Nicole did this and he actually got like a really good deal from that essentially. But this came through from a Facebook group, from a viral post into his group, book call and close essentially. So it's very simple stuff and it just works. And obviously we have lead magnet building as well too. So this is basically how we show you how to get book calls and people raving about your offer with a lead magnet that actually has tremendous value essentially. So people who book calls that go through this will come in with a credit card if done well essentially. So they're going to be actually ready to buy your stuff. And this is like a passive thing. So I won't say passive because I don't really like the word passive, but this is like a thing where you do it once and you just kind of sell it and forget it, and it just keeps accumulating because it's like it's a product essentially. So it's just there, keeps accumulating people in your pipeline that you can reach out to at any given point essentially. So these are just quick examples of how they work. This is actually my one that teaches you exactly how to do all the stuff I just talked about in this training. So if you want to know a bit how I do all this stuff, you can also check this training. It's going to be linked as well. And then we also have this is for Nicole, very nice landing page that just teaches people how he does his stuff as well too. So people opt into that, they get all his trainings, and then they go through all of the funnel process to help them book calls essentially. So that's basically the whole process. I hope this kind of like cleared the air on exactly what we do. And obviously this is like a ton of work, and you might know a couple of the things, you might be even doing a couple of the things as well, but you're not necessarily getting results. And most people will try to tell you that it's yourself, or you just don't know what you're doing, or you're doing it wrong, but you might be doing everything correctly. It's just that you don't have enough time to actually do all this stuff, like because it's a lot of work. And that's why we have people that's dedicated. We have in-house editors. We have people that literally strictly focus on just the Facebook stuff because we know it's a ton of work. We have people that strictly focus on just the TikTok stuff because we know it's a lot of work. So you come in and then you basically have access to this whole pool of talent that's literally just working towards your vision essentially. And that's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need to build a business, because doing it by yourself is cool and all, like it's nice, but if you don't have people that you can leverage in order to do all these things that actually bring in like results, like people try to tell you that content is not going to give you results, but it does, because if you have people that are actually pushing it out there, it's going to actually do that for you. So I'm not going to convince you why content is powerful, but you should know that if you're watching this video anyways. So if you're actually looking for people to, jump into your business and actually help you out with all of this stuff, and if you want anyone to just, implement all of the stuff I've just mentioned here in this video, then underneath this video, there's going to be a link to actually book a call with me and my team. And then we're going to walk you through exactly what we do step by step, how it can apply to your business. So even if you don't jump on and work with us, you still get a very clear idea on what we do and how we can actually help you essentially. So you're kind of getting free consulting, if that makes sense. All right, take care of yourself and book that call if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.